little update. As you saw yesterday, the motor is out of the car. Today, mostly just took the intake manifold and all these components off. Taking a look at, we took the spark plugs out. Everything looked pretty good. It's only been about 20,000 miles, so nothing crazy. Next up is timing. Did a little mark there so we knew exactly where to put it on, because that stuff freaks me out. Not like timing at all. I'm looking at my headers. I'm definitely wanting some new ones. These are stock. It'd be pretty cool to upgrade those now that I'm in here again. A lot of gaskets are bad. There's tons of oil leaks, plenty of oil leaks, so if you're wanting some more, let a girl know. But there's a ton up here. Not really sure where they're from necessarily, because there was just so much oil leaking and a lot of dirt, so it was really hard to tell exactly where each one was coming from. So I guess we're gonna have to play some Nancy Drew and figure it out. But yeah, everything looks pretty good so far. There was no oil, like, in my oil, there was no like metal shavings, so that's a plus. No shaft plate in the turbo. Pretty happy with this thing so far. I was thinking about getting it poured and polished, like kind of getting some, making it look better and taking care of it a little better, but I mean, everything looks pretty good on it so far. I've been happy. It's the VF34, so far so good. But yeah, gonna be replacing a lot of things in this car, both maintenance wise and upgrades wise. Nothing crazy, because I'm pretty happy with the power it's putting out. But yeah, getting in here is definitely eye-opening. There's a lot of things that I'd like to change, but at the same time, freaks me out, because I don't want to put the motor in a point where it's less reliable, because I really like where it's at now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. I'm so happy with the 6-speed still. Definitely happy that I upgraded to that. I will be getting a GD aluminum radiator next, so that'll sit in here. I'm probably gonna have to get some slim fans to fit everything, because it was already a tight fit with the GD radiator, the stock one. So definitely gonna have to look into that. All this oil leaking out here is pretty dark, you can't see it, but I'm hoping that none of that is power steering. Fingers crossed, because I don't want to deal with any of that. Don't think it is, but you never know. And I'm really hoping, I'm not sure that it'll happen necessarily now while the motor's out, but I'm definitely hoping for a respray, like we've talked about a couple times. It would be really convenient to do it when the motor's out, because then the bay can get sprayed, but we'll see. Yeah, everything looks good so far. Pretty nervous. I've been trying to do like putting bolts back in where they go and keeping things separated so you know exactly where they go again, but it's hard when you're taking this many things off to keep track of everything. Clutch right here. Everything looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with that. It's Exetti Stage 2. I've been happy with that thing so far. It's pretty heavy clutch, but it looks pretty good. Some wear there, but standard, and then the throwout bearing, obviously. One thing I thought was pretty cool was the downpipe. I remember how, like, when I first put it in, it was pretty like silvery. Now it's got like a goldish purple. I don't know, I thought that was pretty rad. But yeah, a lot of things to replace, a lot of things to keep my fingers crossed and nothing else is breaking, nothing else is as severe as my mind wants to think, but we will rebuild and you'll be better than ever, so stay tuned. So yeah, I figured I'd show you some of the health of this. So here's the spark plugs at NGK's, but here's the wear of one of them. They all kind of look the same. There we go. Some of the detail on that. So yeah, definitely we'll be replacing these and keeping an eye on them in the future. So I don't know if you guys remember me talking about a squeak that I could never figure out. Well, this was sitting over here underneath of the subframe. Super dark in here, but take my word for it. And it wasn't bolted down. So I'm pretty sure this is the reason. So on that video of 5 things I hate with my RCI, there's one of them. Next time that thing will be bolted down. Really happy with my top mount, but I'm kind of tempted to upgrade it. What's that? Process West? They make a pretty sweet one. I don't know, kind of thinking about it, but it's really easy to access, so if I wanted to replace that later, I could just do that later. It's not really a now thing. But yeah.